Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready?
Josh McCloud look awesome. And so did JJ Arcega-Whiteside. It's your boy, Mr. Mills. Cool Cat County YouTube representing the Birds. I understand why they couldn't play Carson Wentz in preseason. I understand why. He's a franchise quarterback. You don't want him hurt. You paid him all this money not to be injured. I understand that. You see, Eagles Nation, we're trying to get ready for week 1 against the Redskins. I don't need my quarterback ready for no preseason. If he ain't playing, then let's hope training camp is enough. Let's hope. But Josh McCloud is sure as hell number 2 quarterback. Yeah, JJ Arcega-Whiteside, you look amazing! Corey Clement, like you never lost the beat. Ronald Darby, all the starters look great. I understand Carson Wentz should be playing, but gotta keep him ready for week 1. And if Josh Adams could catch that ball, I tell you, we would have scored that game a little early before it stopped raining. It would have been huge. It's like this, Eagles Nation. We gotta get ready for week 1. We gotta focus on the Redskins. Don't even watch the final preseason, because like I said, preseason is an exhibition to see who's going to be a part of our roster, who's a part of our 53-man roster. Doug Peterson said it best. Watch his interview today and listen what he had to say.
Terminate the game, but we just talked and just kind of hung out in the hallway here. Just small talking, just talking about camp, talking about the regular season, but really we were just kind of waiting on the league's decision at that time. I thought he did a really good job. Veteran player, obviously. The game plan. I had him just highlight plays he knew in 4 days, and then just called off of that, and he handled it extremely well. Bounced back there in the third quarter and led 2 touchdown drives and kind of got us back in the game. So I was, obviously pleased with the way he handled himself. Yeah, obviously my decision not to play him. Listen, there's we've had a lot of good work with him in training camp. We had a lot of great work against Baltimore this week in practice, and I'm really comfortable where he's at right now, his development, his growth with the team, with the offense. We also did, I did the same thing with Darren Sproles tonight. I didn't also, Miles didn't get in there, Jordan Howard. There were a couple other players we didn't play, on purpose. But I'm comfortable where he is, how he's leading this football team, and I just felt like this was another opportunity to look at the other guys to play.
How do you think Josh picked this up? And I know it wasn't a lot to play, but picked this up so quickly and did such a good job.
Well, he spent a lot of time with Coach Taylor, with press, early in the week and before practices, at night, just kind of cranking through the game plan and really kind of fine-tuned it. Just for him, it was just all about the game plan. We didn't give him the whole playbook, but just wanted him to be comfortable with a few plays and my plan all along was to let him go 2+ quarters in this football game and kind of let him get his feet back into the game and did a nice job.
JJ, it's a pretty big decision to sit Carson. What has he shown you in training camp? He said these guys look good.
He's really I think from a leadership standpoint, on and off the field, how he's really taking charge of the team, not just the offense, but the team. Some of the things that I see him really, opening himself up to, the offense from the standpoint of letting the offense work, and that just comes from time with the system, and developing his repertoire of plays and what he likes, and getting comfortable, and he's really done an outstanding job, and even physically from his rehab back in the spring all the way through training camp. He's clicking on all cylinders. His mind is good. His body feels fresh, and all the things that we've seen through camp have really, for me, that was the deciding factor.
He's ready week one.
Yeah.
Regular season football game tomorrow. He can go.
Yeah, he could go, and our guys could roll. I mean, again, the thing with preseason too is we're here to evaluate. We're to evaluate some of the backup, the role players, the situational guys, and
Y'all heard that? Did you hear that? Preseason.
And we needed some answers from our backup quarterbacks, and obviously unfortunate. Nate got hurt in week one. Otherwise, he's taken a lot of these reps. So. But yeah, I feel comfortable with the guys, even Darren Sproles. I feel comfortable putting him back out there, and just watching Jason Peters tonight, and Isaac and Kelsey. I mean, these guys wanted to play, and they wanted to be out there and kind of feel the game, So, yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
With the running backs in particular, why sit Jordan and Miles after playing the first 2 games, and why did Corey came out versus the
Well, one, we needed to see Corey a little bit more. He hasn't played in a while, so we needed to see some more time. Felt like we had, we had checked the boxes with Miles and Jordan a little bit in these first two games, and obviously through camp. So it was really Corey's time, to play, and I thought he did some really good things out there tonight.
I'm talking about evaluation, young players. JJ had a lot of traffic, a lot of production tonight. What does that say about him that he's able to do that with a quarterback that's been here for a couple of days?
Yeah, I just think it's, one of the things, JJ's a hard worker. You see it in practice every day. He comes to work every day. He wants to get better. He wants to be taught. He wants to learn. He's got a great mentor in Alshon in front of him, and so he's learning from that, and then being able to talk to Josh or talk to Carson during the week, talk about routes, talk about coverage, and that's where he really takes it over to the field, and I think that's what you saw tonight with him, and his ability to make plays, and the red zone, we know he can be explosive, and he was able to do that really not only there but out in the field. Yeah, I mean it's a challenging decision, obviously. Something we still got. The beauty of it is we have one more game. We have one more preseason game to really see these guys in action one more time and make some hard decisions next week, and that's the thing this week is my message to all of those guys, not just QBs but to all the backups, the guys that are fighting for jobs, is, man, this is your opportunity, and make the most of it. I was one of those guys not so long ago, and so I understand what they're going through, and they want to put good tape out there, and this is their opportunity.
Northbound's first game in a year or so, what's the importance for him to be out there?
I think again, just to get out there and feel the game, feel the energy, feel that nervousness, that butterfly feeling, getting out there into the game and getting that first hit, that first tackle. I thought he moved around well. Of course, I'll evaluate the film, look at it in the morning, and watch him some more closely. But overall, felt like he really settled in and did a nice job. Yeah, I mean, you'd like to see some of those kicks go in. Been a little inconsistent there. He's a hard worker. I have a lot of confidence in Jake. The operation has been good between Rick and Cam and Jake. They work hard doing that. But you'd love to see a few more of those go between the uprights. But that's something he takes to heart, and he'll get better, and he'll make them down the road. Okay, thanks.
You just heard it from Doggie P. You just heard it from him. We don't have to start Carson Wentz if we don't have to. He's the coach. If he, my focus is not preseason. It's week 1, so everybody else can be scared. Everybody else can be biting their teeth. Everybody else can be worried. I'm not worried. I'm not scared. My focus is week 1. It's Deadskins. That's where my focus lies. Not preseason. I mean, we gotta relax, Eagles Nation. Don't let the Cowboys and all the disgusting nosing get on our damn nerve, Cowboy fans. Wow, you up. Okay? You cannot be Cowboy fans and be nervous. I get it. Carson Wentz should be playing. I get it. He should be playing. But if the coach says he can't play, then he can't play. Let's focus on the Deadskins. Let's focus on who's going to win between the Cowboys and the Giants. This is the last preseason. Whether we win or lose, calm down. Relax. This is preseason. It don't count, okay? Because we're about them birds and Doggie P. Fly, Eagles, fly, y'all. Birds.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?